Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad NAIM bin Muhammad HAZAMI. My MATRIC number is D0520100118. I'm take DMF Diploma Manufacturing Faculty. Today, I want to present for my diploma project. Again, my name is Muhammad NAIM bin Muhammad HAZAMI. My number matric is D0520100118. I'm from class S2K1. This slide prepared for Dr. Muhammad Edi Rozi bin Abdul Manaf, and I'm presenting to Dr. FAIRUZ Azni bin Jaafar. Our supervisor is Muhammad FAIRUZ bin DIMIN or Muhammad AMIN. Our group number is group 6, and our title for this project is Filtration of Anode. Now we move into the table of content. For the first, we will talk about the introduction. Then we go to the literature review, methodology, result, and lastly is the conclusions. Introduction. What is an anode balls? Anode balls are several balls that made from a tin. It used widely in the industry for research. The tin crystal structure prevent too many oxides from forming between the grain boundaries. When the anode tins contain the isonates to melt into the plenty liquid. The isodides that are appropriate for planting film disposed are discharged into a plastic liquid. Anode balls such as zinc metal anodes can be employed in industry in a variety of ways. Of this project, the objective is to help develop the first machine that specifies for the green mechanical filter anode ball. Second is to design a product that will help reduce the time required for cleaning process. And lastly, to help improve the anode ball quality so that will help the industry to reduce the cost and the energy. For the problem statement, based on the cleaning process of anode ball, we have noticed that in order to clean the anode ball, we have to use hand. It's hard to filter the anode ball without a proper equipment to brush the sands. It will be a waste of sand if we directly wash the anode ball to the water. The sand will be soaked and cannot be reused. It is not efficient and costs a lot of money in order to get a new sand. To the literature review. For introduction, filtration process is a process density difference can be raised, or the force field of gravity argument by centrifugal action. A tiny difference between the solid and fluid phase would very certainly rule out sedimentation. In case when the gravity separation is impossible and the particles are of a kind that's make filtering difficult, such strategy for improving sedimentation would be prevent as a possibility. Normally, the sand is filtered because of construction purpose or water waste inspection purpose. A leap phase of the slow sand filtering process will follow by a more thorough evaluation of the current design of construction technique. Theoretical aspect will be investigated, which will do the cleaning and resanding method, as well as operation and administration will be explained in a great detail. For the problem encounter, we observe a difficulty with the sand filtering from the anode ball, taking a long time after cleaning process anode ball complete. This is one of the biggest challenge because the machines that filter the sand from the anode ball doesn't exist yet. The current technology. The current technology is where the idea that we gain from the technology that have been exist. One of the main idea is come from the DZSF series linear vibrating screen. These machines is a sorting and separating screen machines that use a double vibrating motor as a vibration source to propel the material through the machine operation that will move the product forward. Now the second machine is composite manufacturers. This machine's main power is using the bed to make the machines run, suitable for high volume silica processing because they use both gravity and vacuum force to quickly separate liquid from coarse grains. And lastly is the sand filter machine. Machines that filter and screening machines that we slightly use in stone crush, construction site, fly ash, brick manufacturers and almost all type of raw materials. This machine is also available from us at market leading price. We move to the third part, that is methodology. As you can see, this is the flow chart of the method that we use. We will start with discuss of the title of the project and we will find the problem statement. Then we determine the scope and the objective of this project. From there, we can make a literature review and symbolize it. Then we will discuss 3 sketch of design of the project. We will make an online survey to the customer to get their feedback. After discuss the result and we agree with the result, we will move to the material selections. In this material selection, we will use the best materials so that our product will be affordable and being reliable. Then to the product analysis, that is how the product will work and be functioning. And then we will consider the economy and cost analysis and then we do a presentations. Result. As you can see, 4.1 is survey. This is the result of the survey online that we have made and this is the response from the customer itself. From the survey that we have gained from the customer, now we will make the house of quality. This is the house quality will contain the customer requirement and the technician requirement. This we will do some analysis so that we can find the most suitable and what customer needs in their daily use. To the 4.2, there is sketch of designs. As you can see, design A. From the design A, we can see the ability and feature that become helpful when used the core of these designs. The border used to keep the ball from falling around and dropping out of from the positions. This design has certain compartments such as the sand compartment. That compartment function is to collecting the sand from the anode ball and transfer it into a box. Next, the design also friendly use and cost effective. Because of its large size, this design can accumulate a large number of anode balls at once. This design is likewise low cost and suitable for industrial applications. Next, we will move to the design B. This design has the same pattern as design A, but it has a little disadvantage. The design will be made of a heavy material from the previous one. The design is more durable and withstand a lot of impact. However, the design is not ergonomic sound. Because of the weight and the kind of the material that be using, moving the product will be difficult. And lastly, we will move to the design C. This design focuses on the production and manufacturing costs. It is simple to make and has a basic design. There are no complicated components and the material used is simple to manufacture. However, the design has one drawback. The anode ball will easily slip off from the rail and tumble over if there are no boundary. When the anode ball all over the place, it is difficult to organize them. Move to 4.3, screening and scoring. Screening will be used in order to select the most suitable design. As we can see, we have design A, B and C. We will category them to size, weight, material, operating system, cost, production, and easy to use. And we can see that A and B have the more positive plus response, so that the two of the design being acceptable. Then for the scoring, we score for the design A and design B. As we can see, total for the score is 3.85, and while for design B is 3.53. This shows that design A won with a higher scoring than design B. Because of that, we take a design A and drew it to become our main project. To the 3D design of the product. Firstly, I will talk about the hand crank. The hand crank is used to move the roller and move the anode ball. It will make the vibration from the anode ball and make sure the sand to be separate with the anode ball. Next, we go to the border. The border is used to prevent the anode ball from falling all over the round. Next is the net. The net is used to make sure that the anode ball stay on the top and the sand will fall into the sand compartment. Furthermore, the funnel. Funnel is a way for the anode ball to exit the product, and then we went into a basket in order to organize them. Next, we will talk about the sand compartment. The sand compartment is at the under of the roller. This is where all the sand will drop, and then we can reuse the sand. Next, I will talk about the belt. The belt is a component that help the roller to keep run. We've attached the belt to the roller. And lastly, for the stands, the function of the stand is to prevent the product from moving all over around where the vibration is happening. Lastly is conclusion. Our project main objective is to develop a machine to assist in cleaning of the anode ball is complete. The time it takes to clean the anode ball will be reduced, and the anode ball will be able to be used in electroplating process. Due to the filtration process, the sand will completely gone from the anode ball. This will make the electroplating process occur successfully and doesn't affect the result came from the electroplating process. The entire process of creating this report has helped us to learn and enhance our skill. The process of creating a product daily entails several complex and exhaustive steps. This design is most suitable because it can function just like the other design, but it will make different from the cost of the production. It's for me. Thank you.